It's good to ask God questions, but it's even better to have enough faith to believe that you're going to get an answer from God when you ask the question. So when we ask God a question, do you believe that God is able to answer you? Or do you believe He's going to leave you in the dark? And that's why the scriptures talk so much about faith. Now the starting place with God and with faith, I would say, is asking questions. Seeking the truth. Jesus promised to send the Holy Spirit who would lead us into all truth. Who would lead us into all reality. The reality of God's kingdom. And the nature of a relationship is getting to know the person whom you're relating to. So in terms of God, ask Him questions. Ask Him questions about who He is. Ask Him questions about what He does. Ask Him questions about what He's going to do. But in all of our questions, let's have enough faith to believe that God is able to answer us, and that He will in fact answer us, giving us definite answers. He isn't going to leave us in a twilight zone or in some sort of murky world where we're not quite sure where we're going, what we're doing, or what we're standing on. And I've noticed a lot of Christians today and a lot of people of faith are asking questions at the moment, but some of them are very kind of nervous to come to a real conclusion. But if you don't believe God's going to give you a definite answer, don't expect a definite answer. That's the nature of this, that faith will produce definite answers. Not that faith in itself is giving us the definite answer, but that it's God Himself who's giving us the answer because we actually believe in Him. And Jesus had a lot to say about faith. For example, in Mark chapter 9 verse 23, He said, "All things are possible to him who believes." In Mark 11:23 it talks about what you ask for in prayer, believe that you've received it and it will be yours. Do not doubt in your heart. In James chapter 1 it says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, believing that he's received and not doubting, for the man who doubts is double-minded and tossed to and fro like a reed blown in the wind." So the point is believing that God is able to give you definite and clear answers to the questions you're asking. And that's what produces clarity of vision, sureness of walk in terms of where we're going, who we are, because we won't be living in a twilight zone, but we'll be living in reality. So asking God questions is important. Thank you for listening.